Alabama with the number 2 recruiting class signed by Nick Saban on early signing day, Wednesday. And the key cog, the guy that helped build this class, quarterback, consensus 5-star, Julian Sayin. We're going to talk about what Sayin means to the Alabama program, how he's going to translate in. Could be another Bryce Young type of quarterback. The great accuracy, doesn't throw interceptions, can see the field. We're going to get into what he represents to the Crimson Tide. But first, let me welcome you guys to the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Let's get this thing started. What do you say, everybody? Roll Tide to you with Jake Coker, special guest. My teammate from Roll Tide Pods and Elephant in the Room, the podcast that you guys know that we do together. Asked him to come on and talk Julian Sayin with us. He's got perspective. I mean, this guy knows how to, as they say in the business, spin the ball back in the day. But good to have you on board, man.
Hey, happy to be here.
All right, well, let me put it like this. Julian Sayin comes in, and really Bryce Young's I think the only other quarterback that comes in with this. I mean, 5 stars every service. You know, you're talking about a super blue chipper, threw 1 interception. I think it was like 27 touchdowns and 1 INT.
Yeah,
he's got the pedigree, and then the other thing that you like about him is he's just cool, man. Like he just kind of has that Tom Brady type vibe to him.
You know, you never know about quarterbacks when they come in. I think he's got all the tools to be great. But, you know, you see a lot of 5 stars do great. You see some 5 stars not make it. You see 3 stars do great and 3 stars not make it. You know, Alabama's a different place. There's a lot of pressure and it's a different culture. It's not California anymore, you know. So he's got all the tools to be great. I just hope he can come in and, you know, assimilate to that program and buy into the culture and be a leader for that team.
Picked Alabama over Georgia and LSU from Carlsbad, California, the number 2 rated signal caller, 24/7 Sports. I think he was number 1 with On 3. And he was the 4th guy to commit to Alabama. And then once you get him, all the receivers are like, man, I'm going there because I know what this guy can do. It really does help you.
Yeah, you know, I think that helps. I think it's mostly about the program and the coaching. I think, you know, if you know a guy personally, it means a lot. But, you know, I think when you go to Alabama, you know that either this guy, I mean, he's got all the tools. The guy in front of him's got the tools. The guy behind him has the tools. You know you're in good hands no matter what.
All right, let me play this. This is Coach Saban talking. He got a question. I'm going to let the question play as well because it just this kind of does make me laugh that we're in a day and age where if a guy takes a snap under center, it's a big deal, which is crazy.
And some old school stuff that put him under center. How rare is it in this day and age to get a quarterback out of high school who can come in on day 1 and be comfortable under center?
Yeah, well, you know, we don't get under center a whole bunch, but it's something that, you know, we want to be able to do, and we want the quarterback to be comfortable doing. So, you know, anybody that's done that in high school or grew up doing it, it's a natural thing for them. So I think it's good. I think it's a good thing that they're not just one-dimensional as a player, and then they're uncomfortable doing new things that you have to do, because I'm sure wherever anybody goes, there's going to be new things at every position that they have to learn to do and grow comfortable, you know, learning. But that's one thing that's pretty huge for a quarterback.
Pretty huge for a quarterback, Jake. I found out that you ran the wing tee. That's my old offense there.
Ran it my junior year. Yeah, we were.
You got under center.
Oh yeah. And then we switched to a more pro style offense. We went down and we started going in the shotgun, spread it out a little bit my senior year. But
did you do the one where you fake the handoff and then do like the 3-step Tyler Watts drop and then throw downfield?
No, not too much. Okay. Not too much. But no, I mean, we were playing in a region. We had Marvin Shin and Danny Woodson, and I mean, that was my class that all came out. They were all going to different schools, but you know, the Vikers and the LaFleurs had Danny and Marvin and all these other guys, and we didn't have a Danny or a Marvin. We had some hard workers, but we didn't have a Danny or a Marvin. So we were wing T and a lot of 22 and 21 personnel.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, but I'm sure it helped you with the experience of playing college football to have gone through that. And that style.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, a lot of, well, I say that. I mean, the spread offense now is more beneficial to these high school quarterbacks than it ever has been before. I mean, you learn how to manage the pocket and read defenses and get the ball out quicker, in that style of offense, and that's what they're calling for nowadays. But you know, when you get in heavier sets and run game formations, it's helpful to have that in your back pocket.
What advice would you give Julian Sayin right now, going to Alabama and a job? He wants to have the job that you had back in 2015, and he wants to do the same thing you did, and that's lead Alabama to a championship.
Yeah, I would say just doing what you're told is not enough. You know, a lot of times, you know, when I first got to college, you know, I was on time, you know, did more than what was asked, but when I got into my second and third years, when I realized that I, you know, had to really buy into this and spend most of my time on football if I wanted to be good at it and contend for a starting job. You know, my first year, I just trying to learn the ropes and do what I'm told, show up on time, and yeah, you're just not going to be a good player if that's all you do.
Yeah, well, a lot of high expectations, though. How do you manage that?
Stay off Twitter and Instagram, but that's hard to do now with NIL.
Right.
Speaking of NIL,
when you were playing, it was probably more like talk radio.
Twitter was around. Yeah. Twitter came out when I was in high school, and I never had it up until I got it when I graduated from college, when we started doing the signings and all that stuff, and had an agent, and that's when I ended up getting it. But I think the fake account in my name while I was playing at Alabama got more followers than I do now. So I was a little late to the game.
Ryan told me about that. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Well, he signs with the Crimson Tide, and he's part of the program now, and I'm really excited. I think a lot of Alabama fans are, because you know, you got, this is a quarterback school, man. I mean, just looking at all the quarterbacks.
And I don't know if, you know, I doubt Ty. I know Buckner's gone. I imagine Ty Simpson Jalen's got 2 years left. I imagine Ty's probably thinking, you know, about his next option. Right. I don't know if he's entered the pool transfer portal or not, but you know, that's got to be probably lingering in the back of his mind. And I guess Julian, well, we got Lonergan in there.
Yeah, and he's good too. Yeah. There's some other guys in the mix.
Those two are going to be tough.
Milroe's saying that next year
I've heard a lot of really good things about Lonergan.
Me too. And Milroe said on the next round that next year's a senior year, even though technically it's only his redshirt junior year.
Yeah.
So maybe that makes, you know, if you're a Ty Simpson, you say, hey, you know what, maybe I can stick around.
Well, what does he even mean by that?
He means that he wants to go to the NFL after next year, is the way that I interpreted it.
Yeah. You have to have a heck of a season. You know, I mean, that's kind of, we'll see what happens, you know, but you got to really, really improve. And I know, look, I think Jalen's great, but I think we got a long way to go before we start thinking about leaving early, you know?
Yeah, right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I want to remind all of you guys too, the holidays are here. Use the promo code Bama Tailgate, newlifeart.com, 15% off any order. And right now, this is the bonus Gravedigger 25, $25 off 4th and 31 at newlifeart.com. So they gave me that discount code because I thought that I didn't read the message right. And I said, oh, we had it. And then people were like, hey, I tried to use it. So there you go. But thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Jake, always great seeing you. And we'll keep on taking a look at this class and getting you guys ready for Alabama and Michigan. Like and subscribe. Bama Tailgate YouTube. Roll Tide, everybody.